In the previous video, we talked about how certain head postures can create headaches and worsen migraines. If you haven't watched that one, please go watch it now. In this video, I will teach you a simple method that you can use to diagnose if you have what we call a forward head posture, which may be causing or worsening your headache. So how can you tell if you have forward head posture? The best method is just to ask a friend to take a picture of you from the side in the following way. Stand next to a wall with your feet at the breadth of the hips. Then take the feet forward so the heels are about 6 inches away from the wall. Straighten the knees, lean a bit forward, and then take the buttocks back until they touch the wall. Then straighten the spine until the shoulder blades touch the wall. Look straight forward. Relax. Now ask a friend to take a photo of you. Now, if you have a mirror, you can take this photo yourself by taking your smartphone and clicking a photo of yourself from the mirror. But make sure to keep your hands close to you and not to look at the mirror. We want to have the head looking straight forward. This is not the best, this is not the most ideal, because the moment that we start using any object like this, we're going to make some changes. So the best option is to have a friend do this measurement for you. Then in this photo, take a look at the position of the ears. Draw a line from the ears directly down to the ground. If the line passes directly through the center of your shoulders, this means your ears are directly above the shoulders, and this in turn means your neck posture is okay. But if this line falls in front of the shoulders or in the forward part of them, then your ears are more forward than the center of your shoulders. Therefore, you have a forward neck position. Another way of doing this is by using a ruler. You can have your friend measure the distance between the center of your shoulder and your ear, or you can measure the distance between the wall and the ear, and then subtract from that the distance between the wall and the center of your shoulder. Then you will have the distance between the ears and the shoulders. For those of you who are more of an average build or a thinner frame, then in this posture, the back of our head should potentially be touching the wall. So for me, this would be a forward head posture, and the correct posture would be thus. If you are having forward head posture, this may be a cause or at least a contributing factor to your headaches, especially if they are felt in the back of the head or the back together with either the front or the side. Now, before we continue to check this, I want to answer 2 common questions. The first is, why did we do this exercise against the wall rather than standing up? The reason for this is that posture is a very complex subject. It actually starts from the feet. It depends on the legs, the pelvis, and other factors. And we wanted to isolate these and just deal with the position of the neck. So we did that by leaning against the wall, which allowed us to be straight all the way to our shoulders. Then any kind of misalignment is arising from the neck. Does this mean that if you have a forward head posture that you may need to look at your whole posture? Yes, definitely. A forward head posture can be connected with other misalignments in the spine, but that will be a second step. The second question I get is from people who have seen videos where it says that in correct posture, the back of your head should touch the wall. The thing is that this is only the case for some people. Only somebody who is on average build or a rather thin build and that have no kyphosis or other issues with their back. But for many people that either have a wider back or that have kyphosis, this is just not the case. So it's not always the best measurement. The way we did it works for everyone. Although it is true that for the average build, if we are in a correct head posture, when our shoulder blades are touching the wall, the back of our head should touch the wall as well. Okay, so this concludes the explanation on how to determine if you have a forward head position. Go now and ask a friend to help you or use a mirror to check if you have a forward head position. And in the next video, I'll teach you what we can do about it.